Welcome to Richard Onwanji's YouTube channel where we follow the biggest story around the world of sports. And right now, we're talking about something very interesting around our own very own player, Esther Okoronkwo. Now, if you've been following us on the YouTube channel, we've always believed that Esther Okoronkwo would win African Best Player of the Year. We've clamored for her, we've spoken about how good she is and everything. But some two nights ago, someone said 48 hours ago, CAF released the Player of the Year finalists for the women, where only 3 nominees were listed out of 10. And they had, I talk about the captain of Morocco, Achabek, Rashida Tachibade of Nigeria, and Sana, also of Morocco. So 2 Moroccans and 1 Nigerian was nominated for the Player of the Year finalists in the women's category, 3 players. And many this has raised questions around the fact that, come on, what's really happened that Esther Okoronkwo was not among those 3 nominees. So Esther Okoronkwo is not winning the Player of the Year this year. And someone asked big questions, and it really asks those questions. I think we'll try to look at maybe what do you think happened. Drop your comments in the comment section. Esther Okoronkwo not being nominated with all the hype and everything. Were we overexcited, or maybe she didn't really deserve to be nominated? What do you think? But let's look at some things that some observations many have raised around Esther Okoronkwo and maybe why she was snubbed from the CAF award. Now, some have spoken about her AFCON performance. Now, some have believed that okay, she did so well in the AFCON and everything, but some have easily criticized her for just doing well, just only in the final. And in the based on the AFCON, some believe if you look at it, the person who won the Player of the Year or the Player of the Tournament in AFCON rather was Rashida Tachibade, not Esther Okoronkwo. So it would be very unfair to include her in the final 3. And this is what some people are just saying around the fact that was why she was snubbed. But someone asked the question: does that really mean? Did the fans really love her? And it did not really go well with many that fans loved her and everything. But to those that do the picking and everything, maybe her performance was not good enough. These are deep questions. That's reason that have been raised in our minds. But let's leave that questions to CAF to answer. Maybe her AFCON performance. Then someone spoke around her club performance and said, okay, yeah, she's doing so well for her club. But the 3 other players have been nominated. Maybe have doing better, or some have also raised the club performance and said, okay, CAF has strictly want to use the performance of the WAFCON to judge and not just club performance. And that would be another question to ask. What is the criteria for CAF judging the players for the CAF Women's Award? Is it just strictly club, or they're using the WAFCON due to the fact that the WAFCON held is a WAFCON period? So this is on that big question many asking. Some also have criticized the fact that maybe Esther Okoronkwo is playing in Canada, and that is why she was not nominated. And it's asked based on that big question because it makes us go and ask those who were nominated, which clubs are they playing in? So this leaves us with many questions than answers. Would it be her club performance? She did win her club. Maybe she didn't win that final some few days ago, but scoring goals, even assists. Talk about the fact that she even scored 3 goals some few days ago, and this will raise just many questions around the fact that what really happened. This hits all of us as a big shock. No one saw this coming, that Esther Okoronkwo will not be among those 3 nominees. In fact, we felt she was winning the award. Hey, like, it takes us back to that whole celebration and how she felt, when she was buried, she was nominated and everything. And, we are still in deep shock that she's been nominated. I think on the final note, or maybe facing the reality on ground, we as Nigerians now have to rally around Rashida Tachibade, even though some believe that, she's going against 2 Moroccan players and there's no how she would win it. But I think we all should rally around Rashida Tachibade and give her the whole support, even though many of us believe that Esther Okoronkwo would have easily just clinched that particular award. I think it's all about supporting Rashida Tachibade now. For Esther Okoronkwo, I think the future is still bright for her. The future is still very bright for her. The fact that the fans love her, the fans believe that she deserves it, and the fans really wanted her to be given that award. which is also the truth. And in this channel, we want to speak and celebrate good football for our Nigerian sisters and brothers, and most especially, we'll celebrate the likes of Esther Okoronkwo. If you followed us from the beginning of this YouTube channel, you know that likes of Esther Okoronkwo have been one of the players that we have taken time to celebrate. And with or without the award, we will definitely, celebrate Esther Okoronkwo. The world knows that she has given her best. The world knows that Esther Okoronkwo has proved herself when it comes to good football in the last 6 or 8 months. And whether CAF gives her the award or not, one short thing we know that Esther Okoronkwo has won our hearts. Esther Okoronkwo have made us to understand the fact that yes, you can come from nowhere and then dominate the game of soccer. And we just know this is just the beginning. Come next WAFCON, Esther Okoronkwo will dominate and she'll prove herself well and why she's that great player who can score, give assists, and play those call it free kick and corners with her beautiful left leg. That's all we have on the channel this call it evening. We wish Rashida Ajibade success as usual. She's our Nigerian sister, so all heads, all support must go towards her right now. We pray that yes, she can clinch it, even though it looks as if one of those Morocco ladies is going to win this particular one, especially maybe the captain. But we'll now have to make a case why Rashida Ajibade deserves to win. Our next topic will talk about why Rashida Ajibade obviously deserves to win the CAF Women's Award. We are in shock, but what will we say? They'll say in pidgin, nah, CAF gets a cut last, and then go cut them. Yeah, so we normally just force to support the players, but we cannot give her the award. We wish Esther Okoronkwo more and more success and more wins. Hopefully, she will do well in the during the WAFCON, and for us, this was the beginning of a great career for Esther Okoronkwo. Don't forget to follow the YouTube channel Richard Onwanje. If you've yet to subscribe and join the conversation. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.